Are you seeing Arsenal even going to the final of the Champions League?
I can't say because it's a game. If I say I'm an Arsenal fan, this is Europe. So and it's been a while. The Arsenal have been to Europe, almost 7 years. It's been a while. So I think this one will be just like a rehearsal. So maybe they can try to move out of the group because the experience is not there
Really
too
good.
much. The experience is not too much there.
How far can you see them go?
Maybe second round or quarter final. What we expected as an Arsenal fan, we didn't see it because the form that Arsenal was carrying before, we thought that the match will be in favour of Arsenal. So it was like maybe the game just changed, and that's the god of soccer for everybody. So game can change anytime, and I appreciate what really makes me happy was that it was a comeback game, that from 2-0 down, and they tried. And
It really shows that Arsenal really mean business.
so far so good this season. They are trying. They are trying because now they are unbeaten in the league now, and they beat Manchester City last week by a long goal. And we didn't expect it. It's been a long time that Manchester City have been beating Arsenal. So and the last game they played, so we see improvement in the match.
Can we say that the international break that all those players went to really have an adverse impact on their performance due to fatigue?
It has an impact because most of Arsenal players are on international break, and you can see Chelsea players, they are fresh. Most of them are with their clubs because most of them don't go for international break. So there are many Arsenal players that went for international break, almost 14 of them.
Yes.
So this thing has an impact in the match. I can see it because Odegaard doesn't play to the level that
usual standard.
to the level that we're supposed
That we know him for.
Yeah, for. So and Saka came back from injury.
Some people are even saying that Saka shouldn't start the game. Him coming back from the injury, like it's kind of fresh. Like he should be given a breathing space.
To me, Saka is Arsenal's best player.
Yes.
So when there is the best player in the team, there will be an uprising from the opponent that they will be fearing.
Like this fear factor.
The fear factor will be there for the opponent. But Saka didn't play to the expectation today because to me too, I thought he's supposed not to start the guy. That he's supposed to use the formation that the players that he used against Man City the other time. So when we see him on the field, we are happy also that he came back from injury and he played. So like around 70-75 minutes, that was when he started playing and he brought the assist.
Yes.
And the goal came, the equalizing goal.
If you look at this Arsenal side, like the tempo they used on that Manchester City game that they won, I can't really see the tempo here tonight.
Before they start the game, on book, everybody will say Arsenal will win the match. So that is what everybody is saying. But when the game started, the mistake the coach made was that I thought Partey was supposed to start the game. And they told us that Partey was injured. And it was on the bench. So it was like maybe he used the game that he used, the midfield that he used against Man City. That was what he used today. But I think when games come, you can be placing player per game. So the tactics of the coaches are different from each other.
You have to have different tactics to approach
different game. So the approach of the game tonight, when you see Jorginho, so his game was below par today.
Yes.
It was so below par because he doesn't play to the expectation.
Even
Odegaard was a flop today. So he doesn't play to the expectation that we know him for before. So I think the coach did a mistake. He made a mistake. In the other hand, he doesn't make a mistake. because he puts his best leg. You know, those that start a game, I mean, that will be the best leg for the coach.
It will be to some. He made the right call. To some, he didn't.
So it will be the best leg for the coach. So when I just see that it's just a dead leg game that caused the game tonight.
So can you still see Arsenal winning the league?
The spirit is there more than last season. You can see there is squad depth more than the last season, because there was not a squad depth last season. So, but this season there is squad depth. I think Arsenal can win the league if the spirit that they are bringing as tonight match, they didn't relent. So if they can't relent, you can see that last season it was the end time of the game that they started flopping.
Exactly.
So
Due to fatigue.
due to fatigue and some
Yes.
injuries. So and we don't have squad depth.
Like for like replacement.
We don't have squad depth that time. So the likes of Saliba got injured that time. We are using Odin, and Odin you do many flops in the aftermatch in the games against Man City, against Southampton. So we have like 3 draws.
Even against Liverpool.
Against Liverpool. So Arteta should try to change his tactics more often to approach game by game.
Who will be your man of the match in this game so far tonight? That's your own personal man of the match.
For Arsenal throughout the game.
For Arsenal.
Is Declan Rice, because the guy
Really deserve it.
he deserves, because he's a box-to-box striker, and the midfielder rather. He's a box-to-box midfielder rather. So when he makes a substitution, you know, he was the one that came back to 4-2. He hold the midfield position.
He almost scored the first goal.
And he was the one that scored the first goal, and the goal was a long-range goal. So I give it to him.
Are you seeing Arsenal even going to the final of the Champions League?
I can't say, because it's a game. If I say I'm an Arsenal fan, you know, this is Europe. So, and it's been a while. The Arsenal have been to Europe, almost 7 years. It's been a while. So I think this one will be just like a rehearsal. So maybe they can try to move out of the group, because the experience is not there
Really
too
there.
much. The experience is not too much there.
How far can you see them go?
Maybe second round or quarter final.